Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters. Shalom. Yes, yes. I know the screen is black. It will be, I will reveal. Just getting some few stuff setting up. Give me a one if you can hear me. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you. Oops. Thank you, beloved. So much is going on right now. We're giving the nation a little bit of time to join us together. In the meantime, we will go ahead and we will play a little. We will play a little news. We'll play a little news that's happening over there, and well, not over there, and Florida concerning that fellow. Piece of shit, this bastard took the lives of 17 people. This piece of shit, this bastard took the lives of 17 people. And he got away with it. You have a right to defend him. You have no right to demean the people who lost somebody. None. If I had done 1/10 of what you did during this entire proceeding, I would have either been disbarred, brought up on charges, lost my license. But no, you did what you had to do because you were defending the indefensible. You've all had your 15 minutes of fame. Every one of you. It's done. You're done. I never want to hear your name. I never want to see your face ever again. Our family sat in silence, like Fred just said. We had to endure listening to the testimony over and over again. 17 medical examiners testified about what your bullets did to our children's bodies. And you sat there with the same freaking expression you have now. None. Cold, no emotion, no remorse. What type of animal are you? We avoided all social media. We avoided saying anything to the press. We sat here and endured. We were afraid, as Fred said, of a mistrial because every time anything came up, the first thing you heard is mistrial, mistrial, mistrial. That's true. Mr. Weeks, how do you live with yourself for making such an indecent, insensitive, and unprofessional statement like you did yesterday? No one had to endure what your attorneys had to endure. I'm sorry, but I don't believe any of your attorneys or our loved ones were murdered by the bastard your office is representing. If I had done half what you did, I would have been held in contempt of court. But no judge would allow that. And for that, I credit the judge, because she knew by doing that, she could have a mistrial immediately. I admire her jurisprudence. I admire her, the way she controlled this courtroom, in spite of everything you people did. Now, I want to tell you why I'm here. On February 13th, 2018, I was home in bed with the flu. My son Scott called me to see how I was doing. Okay. Not so well. He said, "Don't worry, I'll speak to you tomorrow." That never happened. But let me tell you more about February 14th. February 14th is also Willis's birthday. You now know people don't want to call her on her birthday, but they don't know what to say to her. They don't know whether to say happy birthday or I'm sorry. 2 days later, we're sitting in my mother's home, Palm Beach Gardens, February 16th. We're sitting with a funeral director. That's my birthday. My birthday memory is sitting at a table planning my son's funeral because of you. You know how we got down here? We live in New York.
Okay, that's the father of one of the victim, that fellow Nicolas Cage. He got away with it. Okay, Nicolas got away with it. A lot of people think like this dude was going to be put to death, which he was supposed to put to death, but he got away with it. Okay, all right. So now 83 going out 83 face, and they are now feeling what we've been talking about for years now. Injustice with this system. You got 14 of your children gone in a fraction of a second, and the guy that did this is still alive. He's still going to leave, and there's a strong possibility that he's going to get out. There's a strong possibility he's going to be freed. And people are asking, like, how is he going to be freed? You see, they might send this guy somewhere in a place and something happened. Prison riot, he escaped. There's chances of earthquake, the wall breakdown, he escaped. Another plague came in. There's no more prison guard. He escaped. But he's still alive. So now they are seeing this thing, and they are worried. Beloved, what's going on today is the Gentiles are now slowly but surely, okay, some of them, they are realizing that there's a curse upon them. They realize that they are cursed. Okay? They realize that they're cursed because this thing is not going to go anywhere. Things are not coming back to normal, and they're not going back to normal. Talking about normalcy, I will give the homework today for today's Friday. Is that what that is? Today's Noga. To the Noga Heights out there, we have a homework. Yes, it's a lot, Bridget. It's a lot. Oops, it's a lot going on out there. A lot of execution by the sword. Today we're going to give the homework for the holy water, and somebody double check the site. Yeah, they all were Gentiles. 17 people. They were all 83. Is this the website is good? Because the beloved brother, let me check the site right quick. The beloved brother said that the site was on their part. They had an issue with their plugins. They had an issue with their plugins. All right, the website is good. So we will give the homework for today concerning the holy water. All right, you will make two things. You will make your own holy water, very powerful. You don't use it to, just to use it. Okay, I will tell you what to use it. You're going to put it. You're going to make it, and then you're going to put it somewhere, and then you're going to make your own quote unquote Florida water. We will make it next year in June and March, when our new year get here. So it will be for the beginning of new year. In the meantime, if you have any Florida water, make sure you put like a 2 or 3 branch of Aesop in it, just to double check. We have to be persistent. We have to keep the tenacity. Do you already have some of the ingredient for December? Because we are November the 4th, brethren. I mean, yo, the time is moving so fast. Time is moving so fast. November 4th. All right, for those of you that have everything, that's good. Man, forgive me for the emails and uh sister sent me a document. This person keep changing their phone number. Okay, all right. Well, we will pray for the beloved brother James, brother James Hollins, and he had certain things that he is going through, and he tell the nation, "Thank you for helping him, praying and keep him in prayer, so we'll break through to the specific things that he's seeking." Okay, somebody at the end remind us to give the instruction for the holy water. Okay, and so we can do the holy water. Shalom, beloved brother John Stars. Thank you. That's our beloved brother from China. We have a brother from the Philippines. We have our people all over, and I believe something happened in China. A 3-year-old boy died because of they locked up a city, something like that. I didn't watch the full news, so this thing happened. Yes, brethren, blessing and peace be upon all of you. And today we're going to discuss persistency, tenacity, when you keep on doing the things in intensity. Now, it is good to be persistent. It is good to be very tenacious, but you have to add intensity in it. Intensity is to going up the tempo, which mean you are learning, and then you're studying more things, you're bringing more things. Okay, you never stop learning, because you had lost a lot. You didn't just lose the Bible, that's all. You didn't just lose the Bible. You lost everything. You lost your culture, your way of life, your books, your land, yourself, and you need to find all those things. Yes, it's a ever learning thing. So you always have to, do thing and study. Talking about this, there's 4 main things that we study here. Okay, we study 1 book, of course. All right. 2, we watch media, movies, film, documentary, cartoons, and the internet news. Okay, the 3rd, we listen to music. Okay, we play music, we sing, and the 4th, we write. Okay, we write our own article, we write our own testimonies, we write our own comment. So all those 4 elements, they help us growing. We don't just sit there and listen to some dude yapping yap about how great he is, how he's just everything. You have to listen to me, because I will lead you to heaven and stuff. I already told people, you hear on your own. I will not lead you neither to heaven or to paradise. If anything, I will lead you straight to hell, because you're not supposed to follow me. So that's what we use over here to keep on moving. Now, when we do those things, okay, it will give birth to a lot of stuff. It gives birth to experiment. A lot of brethren out there, okay, they are doing great things with the experiment. Okay, a sister sent a beautiful testimony which match a dream brother Jose shared with me, but both of them are private, and then they match. And I believe brother Jose was in the same dream the sister had, and the sister saw him. He saw the sister. None of them know each other, but they know the people that were there. They like those are people, and they saw them. Okay, we have people having dreams. They are seeing loved one that are on the other side, and they are seeing a bunch of people wedding. They are happy, celebration, and food is giving away, drinking. People are dancing and stuff like that. And then people they lost ages ago when they were kids, they saw them, and then they told them, "I'm at peace," because they have done certain experiment that we have talked about here. Some of you done it, that's how you go by learning, and then you're going to get more and more information, but you have to stay tenacious. You have to keep on moving. And when you do those things, you know what happened to the 83? You know what happened to them? What you just hear in the beginning of this video. Okay, what you just hear in the beginning of this video. Let me just play it a little. It's gonna be a little bit offensive, but it's a lot of emotion in this video, brethren. Okay, a lot of emotion, but we're going to play 30 seconds out of this thing. Okay, and going to play 30 seconds out of this.
I was watching TV. This piece of shit, this bastard, took the lives of 17 people. This piece of shit, this bastard, this piece of shit, this bastard took the lives of 17 people. You have a right to defend him. You have no right to demean the people who lost somebody. None. If I had done 1/10 of what you did during this entire proceeding, I would have either been disbarred, brought up on charges, lost my license.
Okay, this dude is a lawyer, so when you do this like that, it opened the eyes of 83 to see how evil they truly are. You got this dude, he went over there and took out 17 people, brethren. 17 of his own 83, because like, I don't know, man. Hey, I'm mad. I can't get no cookies, and I don't know. I'm gonna go out there and do some stuff to people, random people. It caused things like this. See, back then, things like that would have never happened. And then again, this guy would have most likely sent to death. Now it showed them what we've been going through this system. Those people did everything to us, and then they go away for free. Nothing happened to them. Nothing happened to them. They can do whatever they wish, whatever they want, and nothing happened. And now, because of your studying, because of you not listening to them, because of you keep on moving, and things like that are happening, it's going to get a lot more worse. Now we are on November 4th and November the 3rd, this Monday that is coming up. It will be new moon in Aries, if I'm not mistaken, a lunar eclipse. Okay, a lunar eclipse. Then for those of you that sent your info, excuse me, please check your email and your WhatsApp for the video that we sent you. For those of you that wish to send it, it will stay for the entire month of November, and after November we won't be able to help you. No, we won't be able to help you do any of that. You may have to wait next year, or hell, do it whenever you can, because the power is not in us, it's in you. It is within us, but in you. You come to us, and then It is within us together, but it is inside of you. All right, beloved, we will begin. We'll begin and start praying for our brethren or our sister. It is a pleasure to always be here. It is good to be here with our people, talking, bringing information. Okay. Um, we are going to talk about the homework. Somebody remind us. The website is back up. We will post the PDF on the website and on the community section to access the prayer. Okay, the prayer going to be in Latin. All right, you're going to access the prayer. So you may not understand the prayer, but you can read Latin. Just read it the way that you can. All right. I will probably post the prayer on a short video on our channel, and you may want to repeat after me if that comfortable with you. You just hear the way I pronounce it, and then you pronounce it, and you put the ingredients together. All right, beloved, let us begin. Great glory, great praise goes unto the mighty one, the God that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them. Heavenly Father, we come before you with great love. We come before you with great wailing, with great fasting. Talking about fasting, beloved, we have a fast schedule for this Thursday. We will talk about that. Heavenly One, you, horrible and terrible, with your great terrifying power, we say thank you for keeping the nation in line. Thank you for forgiving us. We have done great things upon you. We have done great things against you. We have soiled and defiled your spiritual house, your spiritual bed. We have, and in our own pride and anger, we have annulled the so-called marriage and go out there and whore ourselves to other gods. And now we're coming back crying. We're coming back ripping on our belly, eating dust and coming and kiss your feet so you may accept us. And you did. Thank you. Thank you for forgiving us for all our sins, and thank you for giving us more knowledge and more wisdom so we may move in and then get our people in order, the cultures in order. We are seeing the degradation of the 83's kingdom. We see the king, the queens are very confused. We see the fear is in the midst of them, the fear of the trembling of the loins, the trembling of the hearts, the trembling of the spirits and soul. We see that they have nowhere to run, and they now realize that there's nowhere they can go. They have released images as the planet Madim is a blue, beautiful planet. Of course, we have told those people ages ago the Mighty One does not create dead things. It does not create one world and then create billions, literally trillions of other things out there that have no lives in it. This is absurd. This is the 83 don't want you to know how far you have expanded because you are a little piece of the Most High God Almighty. This is 83 trying to prevent you to know how far your power can go. The universe and universes is saturated with life form, plants, animals, other beings, other people, bipedal, tripedal, quadruple. The universe is loaded with lives. Let no man come and tell you and limited you on what's going on around the world. Yea, our ancient people talk about this. Of course, there are people on Venus. Did you know back then the so-called Venus actually destroyed the Earth and Madim? Noga actually did this. That's a dangerous woman. Definitely afraid of Noga. Noga heights you don't get on the wrong side. They have Noga heights in Noga. They have Shabbatites in Shabbat. They have Shemeshites inside Shemesh. All those beautiful things, they exist. And we tell our Almighty One, thank you for blessing us with those knowledge. As we are moving forward, we are finding out we have a hell of a lot greater and higher learnings to do. In order for us to gain those greater and higher learning, we need to purify it and leave this body. Not physically, brethren. the state of this body, this mental body that we are chained onto. We need to leave that so we can learn a higher learning that haven't never been taught on this earth through the 83s. And they cannot get it, and above all, they cannot teach it to you. And you cannot teach it to them. It will be teaching unto you, so you will keep it and teach it to your brethren. Yea, of course, they will listen, but they cannot act. As we are ascending with a greater and higher knowledge, be not dismayed nor shocked. There are certain people that will be dropped down because they cannot vibrate to this frequency. Close your eyes and black your ears unto any men that trying to put a limitation on your learning. At one point, we all, at least I am a student. We are all student learning, asking, searching. We are all little babies, learning everything anew again. We had rejected the teaching, the mentality of the Gentiles. We have rejected their authority. We are now learning and asking and ascending as our own masters. Yeah, of course, we do not say everything that we learn or we read or the truth, because most of our books have been mangled by 83. Most of our cultures have been perverted by the so-called Gentiles. We will not make anything change in our mind, spirit, and soul. We will not raise anything above the Most High God Almighty. We will not be deathly afraid of any of the holidays no more. We will not celebrate their things. We will not come. We will not let them come in and tell us to pray for them or pray for the wicked. Or if you don't pray for me, you ain't going to go to heaven. If you don't forgive me, you're not going to make it to heaven. As if you will make it. As if you know for a fact you will. We do not let anyone come and tell us what to do anymore. It is done. We give the Holy One the greatest glory. We exalt his name above all forever. May he embellish us with his supreme wisdom. May he envelop us with his knowledge so we may move forward, so we may move and rise and learn what we're supposed to learn from the other brethren that has reached levels that we can only fathom about. May they come and pick the one that are ready for this. I myself, I don't think I am ready. Some of you are ready. I've seen it through the homeworks, through the testimonies. Some of you are already chosen priestmen, priestwomen, Sadducee. A lot of Sadducees in the midst, and you have been chosen. There are great confirmation upon the nation. We are going to a higher level of learning. Just like when you were in kindergarten, you learn your colors, you learn your shape. Then you move into, not quite sure, preschool, middle school, elementary school, high school, university, college. But when you get to college, brothers, you don't want to learn something that is so heavy, and then you say you want to go back and learning in kindergarten and try to figure out shapes again. You can't do that. Although some of the people want to do this, but over here we don't do this. We can't go back to high school anymore. We can't go. Life move on. Life move forward, not backward. We can't go back to middle school because we forgot to do something. We can't go back to high school because we didn't get to go to prom. We didn't do the drinking things. We didn't have that girl we want to have, that boy we wanted to kiss. Nope. We have to move forward, brethren. More learning. Once we're done with our college and university, get our PhD or whatever, then we got job to do. That's how it is, brethren. Some people drop out. They go back and try to figure out something that they lost or something. Somebody failed a test, and then they all think they failed it too because they are following one man. We don't do this here. If the Gentiles failed the test, doesn't mean everybody here failed it. Doesn't mean I fail the test. We must keep on moving, keep on studying, questioning things. Let the nation know. We have a few beautiful pictures a sister sent us. We will show it to the nation after the prayers, and we may pray and ask the Mighty One to bless us with more knowledge. Wait not on your beloved brother, Big Levi, to bring you certain knowledge. Study on your own, and you will find knowledge. Practice on your own. Do your own stuff. Over here, we call them scumbag stuff. Do your own scumbag stuff. You will see. If you do it with all your heart, with all your soul and spirit, it will work. As we are praying, we are asking the Mighty One to bless us and to look on the other side and forgive our beloved brothers and sisters that have done terrible and horrible things in front of Him. We ask Him to scratch away the sin of our ancestors, of our beloved, of our loved one that are long gone, that are on the other side. May He granted them safe passage to this specific and beautiful place so they may be at peace. Heavenly Father, may your will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah, so be it. Great glory, great praises to the Most High. May the Holy Spirit always keep an eye on us, shelter us, provide for us, and all the angels to continue obeying us and giving us more knowledge and more wisdom and more abundancy. Selah, so be it. Selah, Selah, Selah. By the horrible and terrible power of the Most High God vested in me, I leave all of you in peace. Go in peace, beloved brothers and sisters. Go in peace. We will discuss the homework that we are going to give. Now, concerning this homework, beloved, we are not. Let me see if I can find it first. Oh, good grief! There we go. I got it. I'm getting the homework. There you go. All right. Okay. Again, like we said, the website is back. It was a plugging mistake on their side, so it fixed it. The PDF will be posted on the website, so you may download it, and of course, I will be posted it on the community post on the community page. Now, what is the homework? But before we go into this, we would like to give a fair disclosure and a fair disclaimer. We are not forcing you to do those homeworks. They just knowledge that we acquired. We pass it on to you, and you acquired some knowledge. You bring it on to us. We all study together. You have no obligation, or it is not mandatory for you to do those things. That's the first. The second thing is we are not forcing you to worship those things or to do. If this thing sounds like witchcraft to you, maybe it is. Maybe this is not for you. Put it down. Don't do it. With that being said, let us moving on. The homework for today, you might want to stamp the time of this video at 34 minutes. 34 minutes mark. Okay. All right. Okay. 34 minutes mark. This is the homework. Holy water. You're going to need 3 ingredients that you should already have in your house right now. Now, this is what you're going to need to do your thing. You're going to need, well, first, water. Now, concerning water, that is going to take too long, but if water is your element, you are golden. Water is your element, you golden. Earth is your element, you are golden. Okay. You're going to need three things. You're going to need four things. You're going to need the water. You're going to need salt, any salt, Himalayan, Haitian salt. You're going to need ash, okay, ashes or whatever. Okay. Now, this is what it's going to be. For the water, you can use, because I'm gonna have this. People will say, okay, but what kind of water can I use? As long as it's water, man. As long as it's water. It's not something you're going to drink. Right? Well, Big Leaf, I don't drink purified water. I don't drink spring water. I don't drink distillated water. I don't drink this. That's not what that is. Any water. Rainwater, good. But Big Leaf, they spray things in the air and stuff. This is not what that is, okay? Rainwater, good. Lake water, good. River water, good. Water, that's all it is. You buy a bottle of water, good. Except don't go in the toilet and then dip your hand on the toilet bowl and get some of that water and say, I Big Leaf, I say any water is good. I don't give a crap. I will choose this water because I don't know, something pop up in my mind and say, sir, use this water and don't do this. Don't go again. Go in your bathroom and remove your toilet thing and take this water because nobody haven't touched the water. It's somewhere secure. Don't use this. Don't use it. Or either don't go in your neighbor and then break in their houses and steal their water. Because you know all people, they will do weird stuff. Like, dude, it's just plain water. Like, why would you want to do this? Or don't use your saliva. And they're like, yo, I'm going to use my own water. Remember I got somebody flamed me in the comment for drinking water. Yeah, I was drinking some water, a bottle of water. And for those of you who remember, that was like one of our third or fourth alone in the swag. I was drinking some water. That person sent me a long ass email. How water is not good. How the Illuminati mess with it. They trying to decode our DNA and stuff. Yo, I was a master conspiracy theorist. Everything you are learning now, I learned them in 2007, 2006. The whole Illuminati things. I feel some great guilt because I started a bunch of it. I had a secret YouTube account. You didn't even know it was me. I was heavily involved in this thing. Yeah, so any water is good except for certain water. Don't tell me, Big Levi, I don't trust any water. I'm producing my own yellowish water. No yellow water, just freaking plain water. No golden shower and none of these things. You don't want to go around and then, throwing that holy water in someone like, wait, your holy water smells funny, sir. Hey, your holy water give me a certain particular smell when I go to the main urinal and I smell this smell. No. We have to tell our people. Now, you're going to need any water is good. Any salt is good. Big Leaf, I have sea salt. Good. Himalayan salt. Good. Haitian salt. Good. Whatever salt is good. And then you're going to need ash. At least by now, you should be having your own. You got me? Ashes. Dust to dust. You're going to add those three ingredients. Now, again, beloved, you're making holy water. You don't need, please do not take a giant hand of salt, put it in a cup of water, that specific special water that you just made. Do not take a handful of ash and put it in there and turn it some type of like a liquid-like soup and then go out there and then throw it around your house while you're dancing Michael Jackson all over, James Brown yourself in front of the door. Don't do none of this nonsense. You need a little pinch of salt and a pinch of sand. Some of you can take 7, or if you have Haitian salt or Himalayan salt, 7 grain of salt or 7 drops of salt, okay? And you take 7 pinch of ash, or 3 pinch of salt, 3 pinch of ash. You put it there. Now, but before you do all of this, you have to say the prayer. Okay, you already know. Some of you don't have to do this because you're already a master at this. You're done. Quietness, everybody out. I don't want to be interrupted. Because of our demonstration, I will say it. Nia dia zia fiat lux. Let it be lights. You light up your candle. You call your guardian angels. I'm asking for passage and stuff. If you even have water and coffee and booze, this is like another level. You don't need to do this, okay? But if you have that, you pour three drop. Activate the east. You activate the north, the east, the south, the west, and the north. You call for assistance, authorization. You're about to do something holy there. Okay, if you have a little frankincense, or whatever incense they're burning, the womb is filled. That means the womb is pregnant. Okay, you impregnate the womb with the incense and the lights, and then you breathe it. And then if you have your staff or your little stick, it is always good if you have your stick, your staff. We don't want to cause anything because immature, it'll cause things. You activate the corner with your staff, and then once you activate them, anytime you're saying something, you use your staff to make the plus sign. Okay, use your staff to do this. Anytime you're blessing something, you touch it with the staff, you touch it with this. If you have one, you can make one. Or if you want, the masters can make one for you. But oh boy, the process of making this thing. Now, you're going to take the salt. You're going to take your hand. You can do it with your hand. Okay, you do this on the salt right in front of you. And then you say this over the salt, which you can download on our website. And then you say this. It's again, brethren, it's in Latin. It's in Latin. If you wish to translate it, you say it in English, but it says you have to say it in Latin. That's what they say. Okay, you say this over the salt. All right, let me put this like this instead. There you go. In esto sale set sapiencia et ab omni corruptione servet mentes nostras et corpora nostra per hoc mael et in virtute ruach hoc mael recedant ab isto phantasmata ilae ut sit sal coelestis sal terrare et terra salis ut nutriestur bostriturans et adat espei nostrae conua tauri volantis. Amen. You say this over the salt. Okay, all I can pick up in this, I don't have the translation. It's somewhere in there. It says something, the salt, if you have any corruption in you, anything that is bad, leave, anything good, stay. And then they give the name of a spirit called Okmael. That's the name of the angel that will activate the salt. Okay? And then you have to say this with devotion, all right? And no messed up in here, man. You have to say this with your full heart and be very serious when you're doing this. And then now, you're going to go over to your ash. Okay, you're going to either have it would be best that if you can print it out, but if you have your cell phone or whatever, or you're watching it on the TV, you can pull this out. You're going to say it over the ash, okay? Brevel tu sinis ad fotem acrarum viventium et fiat terra fructificans et germinet alborem vitae per tria nomina quae sunt netsa od et jesod in principio et in fine per alpha et omega, qui sunt in spiritu as of amen. That's on the sand. Now the sand is blessed. There is a name. There's 3 names you use there to bless the sand. Okay, the ash. Okay, now you have the salt and the ash, and you got the water. Okay, so the water, it's pretty much, you can just say water, spirit. You can say the name of the water 3 times. Say water, water, water. I know you are a spirit. I know you are a creature of the Most High Almighty. In the name of the great, whatever name you want to use, I now purify you. May everything that is bad leave, and everything that is good stay, and you will perform my will. Okay? Thing, you touch the water, you dip your finger, thing, it's blessed. You don't need to do anything else. Okay? Now, and then, and then while you're putting them in there, you say this. En sale sapientiare alterenale et un aqua regenerationis et in sine, you're putting them in there. Gemilitenam teram novam ominium fiat per Elohim Gabriel, Raphael et Uriel in secula Ionas. Amen. Your holy water is done. You pick it up. This is extra scumbag stuff. You don't need to do anything else. You raise it from the east. You say it to the spirit that are in the air. You are now. This have effect to anything, whether it's coming from the air, and then you turn to the south. Whether it's coming from fire, you turn into the west. Whether it's come from water, you turn to the north. Whether it comes from the earth, it will have effect on 4. Whatever things that is coming, if it's part of all the 4 elements, this will have effects on it. And then you put it there. You send the spirits in peace. You tell them, thank you for being with you. Thank you for assisting you. Thank you so much. Go in peace. That's it. Now, what can you do with this water, this holy water? Many things. If you are, if you have, let's say, your house is quote unquote, I'll use this word, some kind of movie cinema keep going in a movie genre is in your house. You're like, okay, I feel our house is this. Now, it is always best if you have hyssop, okay? Anytime you're sprinkling water, it is always best to have hyssop or one of those little spray, okay? It is always good to ask, and in French, and in Latin, aspergere, spraying the water, okay? You need to spray it. When you spray it, it has way more effect, okay? All right, you take a little hyssop branch, you go ahead around in the house, you purify the house, okay? You can use it for if the house have some certain movie genre playing in there. There was a fight in the house, a big argument, whether between you, someone, or you came in, there was a fight or something horrible happened in this house. For instance, I didn't want to say this, but, my daughter, one of her little stuff that she had, and Prince got sick and Prince didn't make it. So Prince didn't make it and Prince went to the other side, and the whole thing devastated the wife, because she loved them and she had to give them away because she could not hold the pain. Till this day she don't want to live here anymore because it keep reminding her of her sister. Because of that, she says she don't want to live here. So I had to purify the home because Ash, Prince is gone. We give Ash away. We give all of them away because she didn't want to stay there and feel this. So I had to go ahead and purify the house. Okay. And then this is gone. That's one thing you can do with this, okay? If there is like somebody came in, 2 people, it's not you having an argument, you purify the house, okay? Or you just finish cleaning your house, you can do this. Your children, they have some type of nightmare, when they wake up, say, mommy, I have a nightmare, daddy, I have a nightmare. You too, you do it on yourself. Before you go to sleep, you throw a little on your bed. You do this. What it is for purification. Now, Second, concerning purification. Concerning this purification, this pentacle right here, this is Psalm 51, verse 7. Okay, it's called Aesop, Lis, Latin. Okay, this pentacle right here, it's already in a parchment. Okay, in this book, if you can get this book, it's in French. It's called Le Véritable Pentacle et Prière Abbé Julio. This is very powerful. Okay, all right. So I have already consecrated that. I have consecrated the whole book concerning this one. You can freeze the frame and then try to print this one if you have epilepsy, or if you have seizure. Okay, you can print this upon a parchment. Okay, they already in parchment. This book came with parchments. All right. So I consecrate this. I only have one. Send it to a brother that have this issue, and also this one too. This is good for purification. If you want to purify yourself, you have done some stuff and you're not too proud of, and or you're going to certain things. The salt sit in this from the consecration. Okay. This one is so powerful. Okay, you already see what it is for. All right, So this is very powerful. So you will have this, and then purify. We will make a whole series of videos on that. We will give the PDF. You may want to download it if you want them. You print them, and then you keep them with you. Okay. Now, this is what you can use the holy water for. You can use it for that. You can use it if your children or you getting bullied at work, or somebody keep attacking you, which shouldn't be happening at all. It shouldn't be. If you're in this life, if you're in this work, you shouldn't have any enemy attacking you at work or your children. It shouldn't happen, because whoever is doing this, that person is asking, man. And then I hate when people asking and they don't receive. I just don't like that. Okay, if your child is getting bullied at work and stuff, dip your finger in the water. Okay, you put a quartz in their forehead, or you sprinkle a little water upon them. You don't let them know what it is for, because they can get very proud. You let them go to school. You see if anybody will touch them. Because whenever we get attacked, it's a spirit that jump in that person and attack you. And then some people are empty vessels. The spirit love that person so much they stick with this person. Okay, that is why it is good now that you're about that life. All the children, everybody in your home, they should have their own pentacle of quote unquote protection. They should, just like you do, if they are about it. Okay, I have mine. My son, my daughter, my mother, the wife, everybody got their own. If you need to activate your staff and all that, you might. That's something that the whole staff business. I will do the best that you can do, because I don't want to. Because the stuff is just it's so many. When you read the book by Franz Bado, Invocation of Magic, there's so much you can do with this thing, man. But again, I'm not in that level yet. I have a beautiful stuff, but this stuff was made by the master himself. He made it for me. He sent it to me. I had to go get somebody had to go down there and go pick up the stuff for me. Beautiful, powerful things, beautiful. And I'm not gonna show it to people. Only person that sees it is a sister that saw it, because we were doing some healing and she saw it. Only the masters that can do it with the proper, not only them, but they know what they are doing. I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I had to take a great risk and then go get it over there. And the holy mule had to go and stuff. Plus the staff, some of them are, you see the staff that you see in the movies where Abraham or Isaac has. We got some giant, some of them, but to go make those things, they have to make under the right planet, the right day, the right specification, and the person have to make them. That person have to be purified and all that. I mean, you don't want to go to work with a freaking Gandalf staff in your hand walking around, man. A shepherd staff. You really don't want to walk around with a freaking shepherd staff in your hand and then crack people's heads with it if they talk, certain way to you. And to have those things shipping here, it's a nightmare, man. Yo, I went to just for freaking stuff, man. I went into a nightmare, man. I'm like, damn, man. Oh, and now you understand why they want to invade over there, because we have certain Hish over there they don't have. Yeah, I have a nice little Harry Potter stuff. It's really nice. It's really good. It has everything in it. But you can make your own. A sister make her own. It works. Sister make her own. It works. But those things they require a lot of flowers to make. That's why I would not. If you can afford it, yay, shit, do this. But if you can't, make your own. Make your own. I would advise you, if you want to make your own. You can see the wood that is going with you, whether by your day or your planet, your zodiac, and then you buy this wood. You make your own. Okay. All right. So now you can use the holy water for this, or you go into some kind of things. Let's say to the courtroom, you just douse a little bit on you. Okay, you can use it to do any kind of things that you think you can use water with. You can use it. Okay, everybody clear? We will give the instruction. If you want to, translate it, but I was upon strict restriction. I asked the master, because I know people will ask, do you have the English version? I said, what about if I translate in order? They said no, just the way that it is. You translate it, you do your own, but that is the homework. Okay. You can make holy water. There's a versatile way of making holy water, but this is one of the way we learn. Okay, the ash could be any ash, any salt, any ash, any water. Okay, we will post. Let me send brother what I'm talking here. Let me send brother Devin the prayer so he can oh boy. Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right. We got for the water. For the water, you need to say. Let me see. This just came in. For the water, you can say over the water. Fiat firmamentum in medio aquaum et separet aquas ab aquis quae superius sicut quae superius ad perpetrada miracula reunius sol et jus pater est luna mater et ventus hoc gestavit in utero suo ascendit a terra ad coelum et vus a coelo interam descentit exerciso te creatura aqua ut sis mihi speculum dei vivi in oberibus ejus et font vitae et ablutio peccatorum. Amen. So I'm gonna send them to brother brother Devin. He will post them as a PDF on the website, and then you can go ahead and download them. And let me see if I can send it to this sister and make it to a PDF. So I send it to both of them. They will be there, and I will post them. 1 pinch of salt is enough. 1 pinch of salt is enough. 1 pinch of a little is enough. Some people will put 3, good, 7, good, 9, good, 21, good, but you don't want the water to look too dark and stuff and too muddy because of the sand. 1 pinch of salt, 1 pinch of ash. That is all. Any question before we move to the next subject? Any question related to that, or any suggestion concerning what you think you can do with the holy water? Any suggestion for those of you that if you have a freaking garden, do the experiment. To consecrate a giant bucket of water and then watering a plant with a specific plant and see how this plant will grow. Just do the experiment. Go out there, have fun. Just do not turn your drinking water. If you got like a freaking gallon of drinking water in your house, don't turn it into a holy water. You're going to hurt a lot of people. You're going to hurt a lot of people. Yes, the PDF instruction will be in English. However, the prayer, as yeah. No, you don't need to add hyssop. If you add it, good, but you don't need to. How much water will depend on it? It will depend on how much you need. Like a bottle of water, good. For instance, I made this. Okay, but I made a terrible mistake. The alcohol I used in this was 51%. The alcohol was 51%, which is literally mean 50% alcohol, 51% alcohol, 49% water. So this is terrible, because I was being lazy. I told the wife to grab me one. She just grabbed me 51%. Is when I get home, I did the whole thing, and then I tried to light it on fire. And then I couldn't. And when I realized, I'm like, this thing is 51%. But you need to get 99% or 91%. But always try to get 99 if you're making your own Florida water. 99%. Okay. So yeah, the water will depend on you. Will depend, like you can put a little water like this is good. Okay, a little water like that is good. You don't want to make a lot of holy water that you don't need. Okay, I still got the holy water we made back in 2020. Remember the first time we made holy water with hyssop? It's still here. It's still here. Okay, I use it on the brother that we had the brother that we killed in the hotel on the TikTok video. For those of you, I met the brother 2 days ago. The brother is doing great. He's illuminated, man. The brother shake my hand. He said, "Thank you once again, man. You cured me and all that because the holy water that we had." Yes, this sister still have hers. If you already have your holy water, you don't need to make another one. We just give this knowledge, okay? And then this and stuff, you use that. If you want to make a Florida water, which we'll call it has its own name. There's a name, we'll come up with it. It's ours, but we cannot make it now. We will make it in the beginning of our year. We give the people a little time to breathe because we have December coming. We will make our bath, okay, on December. After December, when we're done with the fast, our yearly 40 days fast, which is coming January. Heads up, okay? 90 days heads up. We will have our 40-day fast beginning, our annual 40-day fast beginning on January 31st. 2023. January 31st, 2023 will be our 40-day fast. Prepare yourself for those of you that wish to go. Yeah. So some people have been here forever. They know we already had those things. We just do this because we are learning and more learning. The annual 40-day fast, January 31st, 2023. It could begin earlier than that. It could begin after that. It can begin in the day. We don't know, but we just give you a heads up to be prepared yourself. Yeah, do a little practice, okay? All right, a bottle of water is good. A bowl of water is good. Whatever water that you have, good. Okay, if you don't have, yeah. All right. Again, I think somebody did ask a question concerning. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get this. Okay. Will holy water to purify new house? Yes, it is always good, brethren. If you are moving to a new apartment, to a new house, the first thing, of course, you said Psalm 116, and when you go to this house, this is what you can do. Okay, for those of you that have your this is a couple things you can do. This is the first one that I would have recommend or advise you to do. For those of you that have the little charcoal, the little round charcoals, okay, you would have take 7 of them. All right, you would have make a plus sign with it in the middle of the house. You would have put them in a container, like a plate, a metal plate. You form a course with it. All right, you form a course with it. Okay, very powerful. And then you light them up in the middle of the house, in the middle of the kitchen. You light them up, and then you would put frankincense, cover the course, and let it impregnate the whole house. You let it there until it burn completely, reduced to ashes. Okay, and then you take these ashes, you take a little pinch in it, and put it in a bucket of water, one of those mop water. You make a holy water, you mop up the whole house, and then the house, whatever that was in there, gone. And then now you're going to make sure those things, you're going to install security to make sure they don't come back. There are certain pentacles you can put in there. You can literally put the six the you can put the macrocosm there. You can put the microcosm. Okay, but the microcosm is much more effective when it comes to battling those guys. Okay, now in a second, it would have been best to put. If you have a family, you could put this on your table. You print it on the table, or you put it, you frame it. Okay, you put it in the house. Of course, you bless it first when you got it. Put it upon a piece of parchment. All right, because this is on a parchment. All right, this is, let me tell you, this is what this is for. If you are moving to a new house, or if you even have home, and then you have children and family in it. Well, this is another language I'm gonna try to translate it. Okay, this is like raisin. Okay, grape raisin, like make wine and stuff. Okay, this is for abundance of the family. Okay, this is for abundance. This is only if you're in this truth you can use this. All those words that you, all the symbol that you see in there, they are sacred things. Okay, I will put this in the house for abundancy. Okay. Okay, if you having issue with the husband, the wife, or you want your marriage to, nobody come in between you and your spouse. Okay, this one. All right, this one, pure love. Okay, you put it in there in the house. Okay, frame them. And the last one I will put there, there you go. That's the last one. The last one I will put there. Et alpha, et omega. Et alpha, et omega, the 4 element, and then this. I will frame this and put it in there. That's it. That's it. But it has to be in parchment because they all come in parchment. All right. They all come in parchment. Each of them, This is one of my favorite. This is super good. This one is extremely good. Okay. All right. Oops. All right. This one. All right. You see the name right here? You can put this upon your door. That's it, man. Et Alpha, et Omega. No, we don't have a PDF for this. Those books, we don't have PDF for that yet. We are working on a series to release like a minute video or 2 minutes video to maximum 5 minutes video, explain each of them and give you the PDF so you can download it and print it upon a piece of virgin parchment and frame them, put them in your home and stuff like that. Very powerful though, very powerful. But it's in French and stuff. It's in French and things like that. They are pretty good. Okay. That's what I would have done for the person that asked when you move to a new place. I would have purified the place, okay, the whole place, just like the way that I said. Of course, I would have done a bunch of scumbag stuff, open the portals and stuff like that, drop some coffee, and stuff, all those unnecessary stuff, and then I would have put the thing in there, or you can put it in macrocosm. You can use the holy fumigation. Thank you for this term. I would have used a holy fumigation either on the plus side or either on the macrocosm or on the microcosm. It depends the one that is better for you. I believe the plus sign would have been less. Would have been less charcoal. Okay, because if you use the macrocosm, you will put more and it will be more powerful. Everything will have. You leave it there. Make sure though at the house you deactivate the smoke detector because of course, man, it's gonna be an issue. All right. We have a family member that will move to a new house, and that person already tasked me to purify the home for it. So that's one of the main reasons why I have those things, and then we will frame them, put them over there, and then let the house and do that. Okay. That's what I would have done. You can do your own thing, brothers. Imagine, just pray upon it, like what you think would be better. But you can use frankincense, you can use myrrh, you can use any other incense. Remember, you are quote unquote initiate into this thing, man. So you have power in you. Use it. Use it, man. All right, good. I think we're good here. Again, check the website once in a while. Brother Devin will post it on the PDF form. Okay, it will be rewritten. Okay, the direction, I will give the direction again to rewritten, and then it will be posted there. Check the website, and once I have it, I will post it. I will post the link on the community post so you guys may download it. Because the brother Devin, I believe, is at work right now. He may not see the message that we sent on to him. All right. It's 4 prayer. It's 3 prayer. 3 prayer. 1, to purify the water and activate it. 2, purify the salt and activate it. 3, purify the ash and activate it. And 4, when you're putting everything together, you said it. And then that's it. You're done. You send the spirit and peace, and that's it. You got your holy water with you. And put it somewhere people cannot touch it or play with it, because it's very dangerous. You don't want your 2/3 husband come home so thirsty. There's a bottle of water on the table, and then you just take it and chug it down. And while you're in the shower, you didn't hear anything. All you hear is a loud thud, like a loud thud noise in the living room or in the kitchen. When you come out there, you see the fellow on the ground, jerking around and just yelling, and foam is coming out of his mouth and things like that. And then that said, he stopped breathing. So you don't want this. You don't want that to happen. Or one of your 2/3 cousin come in there. They didn't, so you know how rude those people are. They didn't even ask you. They just saw a bottle of water on the table. They just grab it and chug it, glug, 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 glug. Next thing you know is you watching in the news. You're a naked man on the I-95 running, passing cars. Yeah, put it somewhere. People won't find it and drink it. Just like the ananas. Remember that sister that bought that ananas and put it there, and then she came home. The husband already peeled that thing off and start eating it. She didn't say anything to him. She said, "Well, the next time you don't do that. You just ask me." That was a terrible thing to do, man. Oh, talking about that, we're already in November. Which one of you get your new ananas? I already got my new one in there. Which one of you get your new one? Our sister gave us a little knowledge. She bought to get rid of the flies, okay, the fruit flies. She put a basil plant next to it. They don't come anymore. That's what she said. All right, Sunday. Good. All right, I got mine. Your sister got hers on Wednesday. That's good. It is always good. Always try to do your thing, brothers, on your day. Do it on your day, man. Like, hey, today's my day, man. I'm gonna go ahead out there and do hish. You have to respect your day, man. It's your day, Do good stuff on your day. Try new things on your day. All right? Good then. Okay. All right, beloved. Anything else? Didn't I say somebody to remind me of something? Not only my eyes are failing me now, my memory is actually failing me even worse than my eyes. Maybe for the lack of sleep and all this stuff. Let me see. Somebody did send me an email. Is that what that is? Give me a second. All right. I think we covered everything, and we will work on the. I think today. Yeah, kids they will eat the stuff and they don't want to know. They will just go ahead and start eating things in the house. Okay, all right, beloved. Keep beloved sister Kayla and her husband in your prayer. They have some type of flu issue. Okay, okay, keep them in your prayer. Pray for them to the AK warrior. Okay, sister K and her husband, they have a flu-like symptoms. Okay. Well, I think it's flu or something like that. You should just pray for them. Uh, the beloved brother James Harlan. Keep the brother in your prayer, please. All right. Okay, beloved. All right. I'll see you whenever I can. Whenever the mighty one says so, I say fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the king reign forever. Selah. So be it.